This is a story that many of us can probably easily relate to. While we were busy turning 30 years, a strand of hair on our head decided to go ahead and turn grey. At first we are surprised, but upon closer inspection, we can confirm that it's actually a grey hair and there are probably other grey hair strands too. We are surprised and we brush it away thinking that we are too young to be turning grey. And we are right to think so because age is just one of the many factors that leads to premature greying. Palatya is the Ayurvedic term for greying of hair. And in the Ayurvedic text it said that when Palatya or greying of hair occurs before the age of 32, it is called premature greying. Now let us look at the etiology or the causes of Palatya as per the Ayurvedic textbooks. But before going into that, we need to understand a basic concept here. Our body has three fundamental doshas as per the text: Vata, Pitta and Kapha. Of these three doshas, the Pitta dosha is made up of the two fundamental elements of fire and water. Therefore, a key property of the Pitta dosha is Ushna or heat. Now, when the heat in our body is aggravated due to the aggravation of Pitta dosha, the excess heat can then flow to various parts of the body, in this case the scalp. And in the scalp, the excess Pitta goes to the roots of the hair, the follicles, and directly burns the hairs from the root, causing greying of hair. And when this happens at a young age, it's called as premature greying. Now there are four fundamental reasons for aggravation of Pitta in the body, which then in turn causes other conditions like Palatya or greying of hair. These four factors are: 1. Our diet, 2. The environmental factors, 3. Lifestyle, and 4 is the mysterious factor of genetic causes or our fundamental Prakriti. Now let us look at these four factors in turn. The first one, which is very often overlooked in the case of premature greying, is actually our diet. Now it is very commonly known in Ayurveda that there are a number of Pitta aggravating foods which we commonly eat. Now these Pitta aggravating foods typically are spicy and salty foods, certain types of meats, curd, cheese, chili, etc. Now these are commonly consumed foods which we have on a daily basis without really understanding the long-term impact of using these foods improperly in our diet or using them in excess. Small daily accumulation of these wrong type of foods for a person who's already prone to Pitta dosha by nature can easily aggravate Pitta, which in turn causes Palatya or premature greying of hair. So the first factor is to look at the Pitta aggravating foods in our diet and to control them. Now the second set of factors, which is very, very interesting, is the environmental factors, which has a lot to do with the way we lead our life. And in the Ayurvedic text, when we review them, there are 8 interesting environmental factors which the text mentioned, which causes aggravation of Pitta, which in turn causes Palatya. Now these factors are Ratri Jagrana, which is sleeping late at night; Atapa Sevana, which is excessive sunbathing or exposure to sunlight; Dhuma Sevana, smoking; Dushita Vayu Sevana, or which is intake of highly polluted air; Shiro Abhyanga Ayoga, which is not using a good Ayurvedic hair oil daily; Dushita Jalasnana, which means bathing in polluted or dirty water; Ati Vyayama, over exercise or over exertion; and Upavasa, which is excessive fasting. Now these 8 factors in turn aggravate Pitta, and in some conditions this aggravated Pitta can reside in the hair follicles in the scalp and cause premature greying of hair. Now the third set of factors are the psychological or the manasik factors. Now Krodha, this anger; Shoka, grief; Adhika Chinta, excessive worry; and Manasika Shama or mental strain are considered all factors that can aggravate Pitta and in turn cause greying of hair. Now the fourth factor, which is the one that is more mysterious and difficult to understand, is Prakriti or genetic factors. Those of us who are by nature prone to Pitta aggravation, a Pitta Prakriti person, are those who should be careful about not aggravating pitta through the other three factors like diet, environment, and mental factors. And when these are kept in control, the pitta dosha is also kept in control, and premature graying can be controlled. So to sum up, at Kriya, our recommendation to you is, of the 4 factors that cause premature graying, if it's a cause of big worry for you, is to focus on diet, lifestyle, and mental states, and thereby control premature graying of hair. If you have any more questions about premature graying, we request that you drop it in the comments below, or you can also reach out to us by email, WhatsApp, Instagram, etc. using the social media handles given in the description below. Thank you for watching this video.